Welcome back to Art Explained Quickly and Simply. Today we're diving into a controversial topic, censorship in art. Art is often considered a free form of expression, a way for people to explore ideas, challenge norms, and provoke thought. But some artworks have been deemed too scandalous, too political, or too taboo for the societies they were created in. Let's explore the juicy stories behind a few iconic works of art that were censored and why they matter. Let's start with Gustave Courbet's L'origine du monde, The Origin of the World. Painted in 1866, this shockingly realistic depiction of a woman's genitals is exactly what its title suggests, a celebration of the origin of life. Courbet's painting is unapologetically raw, stripping away any romanticism and confronting the viewer with unfiltered realism. But for over a century, this work was hidden from public view, considered obscene, and inappropriate. Even today, social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram censor images of it. Courbet's work challenges societal taboos around the human body and reminds us that art can normalize the parts of life we often shy away from discussing. By confronting viewers so directly, L'origine du monde forces us to consider how we perceive nudity and why we attach shame to it. Next up, Diego Rivera's Rockefeller Center mural, Man at the Crossroads. Commissioned in 1933 by the Rockefeller family, this massive fresco was meant to depict humanity's future through science and technology. But Rivera, a known Marxist, included a portrait of Vladimir Lenin in the composition. When John D. Rockefeller Jr. saw this, he demanded Rivera remove Lenin. Rivera refused, and the mural was ultimately destroyed. Rivera's mural wasn't just about political ideology. It was about depicting the struggles and choices humanity faces. Its censorship highlights the tension between corporate power and artistic freedom, showing how art can challenge authority and provoke debate. Then there's Egon Schiele's Seated Woman with Bent Knee, 1917. Schiele, a pioneer of modern expressionism, often painted raw, intimate portraits of the human form, many of which explored themes of sexuality. His works faced censorship during his lifetime, with authorities labeling them as pornographic. In 1912, he was even arrested, and over 100 of his drawings were confiscated for public indecency. Schiele's works explore human vulnerability and the complexity of desire, pushing boundaries in how the human form could be portrayed. The censorship of his art raises questions about the line between eroticism and obscenity, and whether that line should even exist in art. A modern example is Chris Ofili's The Holy Virgin Mary, 1996. This mixed media piece portrays the Virgin Mary with elements that shocked audiences: elephant dung and collaged images of female genitalia. When it was displayed at the Brooklyn Museum in 1999, it sparked outrage from religious groups and politicians, including then New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, who tried to pull city funding from the museum. Ofili's work is a reflection on cultural identity and religious symbolism, blending traditional African materials with European Christian imagery. Its censorship highlights how deeply personal art can clash with societal expectations, especially when it challenges sacred themes. Let's take a step back in time to Edouard Manet's Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, The Luncheon on the Grass. First exhibited in 1863, this painting features a nude woman casually sitting with two clothed men in a rural setting. While nudity in art wasn't new, it was the context that shocked people. The woman wasn't a mythological figure or biblical character. She was a contemporary woman staring confidently at the viewer. Manet's work broke the rules of classical art, challenging conventions about how the female body could be portrayed. The scandal surrounding it was less about the nudity itself and more about what it represented, old ways of thinking about art and morality. Finally, let's look at Balthus's Thérèse Dreaming, 1938. This painting shows a young girl reclining with her legs bent, a pose that has drawn criticism for its perceived erotic undertones. In 2017, a petition demanded its removal from the Met, sparking debates about artistic intent versus public perception. The museum defended the work, stating that art is meant to provoke dialogue, not avoid it. Balthus's work raises challenging questions about the line between artistic exploration and exploitation. Its censorship debate shows how society's evolving values continue to shape how we view art. So, Why is art censored? These works remind us that art often challenges societal norms, confronting us with uncomfortable truths or pushing us to see the world in new ways. Censorship, in many cases, reveals more about society's insecurities and taboos than about the artworks themselves. Art, by its very nature, is meant to provoke, inspire, and sometimes disturb. The power of these censored works lies in their ability to spark conversations that might not happen otherwise. Let me know in the comments which censored artwork shocked or intrigued you the most, and what other artworks have been banned or censored that you feel shouldn't have been. In short, whether it's nudity, political themes, or societal taboos, censored art often becomes some of the most impactful and enduring. It forces us to confront our beliefs, question authority, and redefine the boundaries of free expression. If you'd like to understand and know more about art, follow this channel. And before you go, let us know in the comments which artwork you'd like to see explained next. Let's keep exploring the fascinating world of art together.